Tribe friends and family. Now, I am Priestess Jocelyn Rose, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the year of the dragon. So we're going to have just an open conversation about this dragon energy. This year, 2024, is the Chinese astrological new year of the dragon, specifically the wood dragon, which the wood element does add a little bit more to just the year of the dragon. But, whether it's Chinese astrology or looking at tropical astrology, the themes and the energies of this year are pretty much the same just across the board. And when it comes to this year, 2024, which is ruled by the number 8, according to numerology, we're being asked to change and to transform and to get used to it. We are quite literally being asked to change, to transform, and to get used to it. Now, we are here to evolutionize ourselves. We are not here to remain the same energy. If you are and not even if you are, we are all light workers. We are all chosen ones. It's just remembering what you came here to do, remembering your mission of anchoring and holding Christ's light here on earth. And that is us doing the work. That is your service, is holding the light and living in your authentic truth. So when it comes to the year of the dragon, this is a collective time where the world is awakening to transformation, that we are really here to change. I know we say that, Mother Earth has been through her own evolution that is physically seen for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And to think that we're not following her, we are here to attune back to sacred living. We're here to attune to the cycles of the mother. That is the way that in this realm and this human experience that we co-create with God. That is how we collectively raise the consciousness of the planet, is by doing that through us. And that requires us to constantly and consistently rise in consciousness, to raise in vibration, which means that we need to get used to changing. We need to get used to transformation. And so when we speak of the energy of the dragon, so just to talk about dragons in general, dragons are usually represented by the themes of magic, of myth, of folklore, of transformation, of change, of shape-shifting, good fortune, luck, and abundance. And that very much is the energy. This year, 2024 is ruled by the number 8, which in astrology, tropical astrology, it is Saturn. Okay, we think about just the vibration of the number 8, and then a year that is ruled by Saturn. That is alignment, okay? Saturn is really asking us to align with our higher timeline and our higher selves. And so collectively, we are going to continue to not only in our own lives, surrender to change and to transformation and actually find safety, and bliss in the midst of it. That's what we're being asked to do, because that's what we're here to do. We're not here to avoid these lessons and cycles of death and rebirth and transformation. You can very much go through those cycles with a little bit more joy and ease and softness, rather than approaching it with fear and chaos and all of that. And I also want to talk about Pluto in Aquarius, which is this dragon energy as well. Okay, so we're approaching this year of the dragon, specifically the wood dragon. When you think about wood, the qualities of wood, wood is a strong foundation. We build foundations using wood. I'm in a home that is probably built by a foundation of wood. And that is another theme of this year, is priming your foundation, building a long-lasting foundation to hold these high vibrations, to hold a legacy. If we are to hold these higher vibrations, then we need to have a foundation that is strong to receive it. And that is with our mind, our body, and our soul. It is truly prepping our mind, body, and soul to be able to really hold, anchor, and harness these higher vibrations. And so when it comes to the wood energy, that is not only luck, good fortune, abundance, but and that Saturn energy is instilling the discipline, the focus, the work, the alignment, the commitment, the devotion to co-creating these realities for ourselves. But it does require our part, Saturn in Pisces, if anything, it's showing us your dreams, your visions, your goals. They're not too big, they're not too delusional, but they do need a grounded plan. They need something to stick to, which is something that light workers in general, I think across the board, can sometimes have the most trouble with, is the grounded reality, is the material. But we're being asked to merge, right? We're not here to ignore everything, but to merge with it, to bring it to higher awareness. So when it comes to this Pluto and Aquarius energy, that is for the next 200 years. I mean, end of this year, it's going to go back into Capricorn for just a little bit, and then it's going to go into Aquarius for 200-ish years. And that sparks a revolution. I mean, ruled by Aquarius, Uranus, that is revolution, that is innovation, that is change, that is creation. It's also technology. That Pluto and Aquarius is the collective activation of our soul gifts. It is also not hiding these themes, which is that year of the dragon, right? Magic, myth, folklore. This is the year where, many of these conspiracy theorists and magical concepts are no longer hidden. They are being told from within us. Ancient wisdom is awakening from within us all. And so we can no longer, or systems and programs can no longer hide that information, because it is yours and it's your birthright. And that wisdom, your life force energy, your soul gifts are from within you. There's no one that can take them from you. It's very divine. It's your energy. It's your birthright. And so that Pluto and Aquarius is going to help us, help the whole collective when it comes to awakening, really speeding up the ascension process. And when it comes to dismantling programs and systems without of us that, inhibit us from our power, that are blocking us from our power and our innate soul truths. And so we're going to see this outside of us in government systems and world systems. That is also going to reflect our own consciousness within. So as we see big things happen in the world, it forces us to reprogram the way it is that we see things, the way that we perceive ourselves, the world, and other people. All right. The laws of Ma'at have really been coming up in the collective, not only in my own consciousness, but in so many other soul brothers and sisters. And it's all of a sudden out of nowhere that I'm just seeing everyone, download so much of the same information. The cosmic order and balance is here collectively, and it's also being restored within us all. Okay, we have so much Jupiter energy this year too. It's a little bit of Jupiter energy for that full moon in Leo. We're going to feel that Jupiter energy come back around. Always check out the placements in your birth chart. So when it comes to the houses, and then what placements you have in those houses, because that can also let you know how these portals, how these energies will more impact you as a soul, as this is, a general message, but we all have just different blueprints and energies. So when it comes to this Jupiter energy though, that Jupiter is expansion. It is fortune. It is money. It is success. It is luck. It is wealth. It is all of those great things. And so a big theme this year is we are so supported to transform and to change as souls. Your soul evolution, your soul progression, that's why you're here. That is why you reincarnated here. That is why we are here. And then we create this soul purpose, and we use our soul gifts and everything, but you are here for your soul progression. And so what we're going to be really learning collectively over the next 200 years or so is to release fear when it comes to that. You are more than equipped. You are more than resourced and supported to rise in your consciousness, even when it means releasing those programs that you held onto out of fear, or the people, or maybe the matrix job, or this or that. You are here to progress as a soul. You are here to change and transform and evolve. And you are so supported in all of those transformations. Okay, and what you're going to see is just resisting the change, if anything, just brings those, that's what brings those big tower moments and this and that. We are here to anchor the light of Christ, the light of Sophia. We are here to remember our own inner unions. And so just keep in mind for this year that, we talk about intense energy. It is going to be intense, but it doesn't have to be felt in a way of fear and suffering. I'm wearing green, and what comes to mind when I mention suffering is green Tara. Okay. And And so for some of you, maybe even the Green Tower mantra could really help during this time. And we are all being asked again to come to that heart space, release from suffering, as that is the Maya, that is the illusion. We do not have to suffer through these changes and transformations, no matter the reflections it is that they give us, or, the way that it makes our nervous system feel. We're being meant to regulate, to bring cosmic order and balance and harmony, again, within and without. So if any theme is really going to present itself this year collectively for the year of the dragon, it's get used to transformation. And transformation does not have to be a bad thing. It can happen with softness and easiness and grace and compassion, but it doesn't have to be some sort of dark night of the soul and this and that. Like, we're just being asked to change, which is something that Mother Earth does constantly. It's something Mother Earth does constantly. She's always changing. She does not complain. The leaves fall down and they're bare. She's just not complaining. She doesn't find herself being punished or this or that. And we do have a collective mother wound. And that collective mother wound is what keeps us away from attuning to Mother Earth, to the cycles of Mother Earth. And as we attune back and remember sacred living, as we attune back to our sacred cycles, that is how we truly, really start co-creating, with these higher energies and really making a change. And so this Pluto in Aquarius next 200 years, and just all of this energy in general, it is also asking us to honor our sacred living, honor our cyclic natures, because that truly does help us when it comes to co-create and raising the vibration of our collective and our collective consciousness. Okay, so I hope that this video helped you in some way, shape, or form just understand a little bit more about the dragon energy and how this dragon energy may be presenting itself for you this year. Feel free to go look at your birth chart to see where you have all of these placements, especially Saturn and Jupiter. Feel free to go check that out. Check out where you have Aquarius, where you have Pluto. But I'm sending you all so much love. If you would like any support at this time, a one-on-one personal session, a personal reading, or Akashic records for past life regression, check out that box below. It has my website, 144bluerosetemple.com, and it has my email. And just a reminder, for November 2024, we do have a Soul Tribe retreat and reset in Puerto Rico. So check out the box below as well. Go to my events page on my website or email me if you have any questions. Thank you. I'm sending you all so much love, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Happy Year of the Dragon.